Just what's it been like to get out on the field a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean, it's been awesome. I mean, I came back a couple weeks ago from my injury. So coach has just been throwing me out there, trying some new things out, and I got a couple plays in against Oregon State. So it was just fun to be out there. First time being in Mackey, so it was awesome.
I mean, obviously, when you come back as a backup quarterback, they could be like, okay, you wait your turn. What does it mean to you just sit there trying to get you on the field and they're, trying to draw stuff up for you?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's great. Just being our QB room's awesome. We all help each other out. Whoever's in the game, we're full support for them. So just really trying to help out Bilu, just being there for him, and then obviously whatever they throw me at position-wise, being ready and going out there and executing and do whatever I can for the team.
How have you tried to help the quarterback room as you were, dealing with your injury, waiting to get back?
Really just positive energy, just being out there, like just upbeat at practice. QB film room, I mean, we're all watching film together. We'll talk through it together, go through it. So I feel like that's been big for B. Lou and whoever else is getting reps in at the time. So.
How have you thought of Brendan's play so far this season?
He's been doing really well. We've been talking about that, using his legs, being able to throw, extend plays. Like that last play against Oregon State, that long run he had was awesome. So I think he's been doing great.
What did it feel like just to get back out there on the field again? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Last time I played was last November. So getting out there was amazing. I mean, I played one play or two plays at San Jose, but this was a couple more plays. So this felt like I actually participated a little more. So it was super fun.
You given like play designs to the coaches, I guess, trying to help them figure out how to best use you, or how's that coming?
No, I haven't. This is just obviously Lubik's offense. So Lubick just will come in and just talk to us and see if we like it, and we'll try it out and see how it goes. So.
Did you play any other positions growing up? I mean, I guess how comfortable are you running routes or?
Yeah, I played receiver for my brother when I was in 5th grade, okay. And he was the quarterback. And then after that, I started playing quarterback the rest of the time. So that was it.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time, but I feel like I can go out there and just try to be an athlete and just go try to make a play for the quarterback, whoever's in. So.
What's been, I guess, the response from the family as you got out on the field a little bit more in such a thrilling
Yeah, so my sister and her fiance, they were there. They were super excited for me. They were happy, like, just to see me playing football and being healthy. So they were super excited, and my parents called me, like, happy just to see me out there on the field. So.
I know when we talked to you early in fall, like, your whole goal was to get through this season healthy. So I guess how has it been just trying to navigate, having to deal with something again?
Yeah, last time I talked to you guys, I was dealing with an injury, so that was not fun. But, so now just taking care of my body as much as I can and just being ready, wherever they want to put me. I just got to be ready for if my name gets called.
Seems like this team's come a long way in a short period of time. I guess how have you seen this offense develop and grow, and just the confidence of the team?
Yeah, I mean, like our last week's practice for Oregon State, I mean, we were practicing great. Like I said, the energy was awesome, and everyone was practicing hard. So, I mean, if we could just keep capitalizing off that, then we're going to be just fine. And obviously it showed in the game. Like, we played all the way till the end. We finally got a finish, and so now hopefully we just get this thing rolling.
And it seems like the offense has really taken a next step forward after that Minnesota game. I guess what would you say has been the biggest reason for so much offensive success last week?
Yeah, Minnesota, that was a tough one. Big learning experience for us, I think. We watched the film and broke it down, what we're good at, what we need to fix. So we've been doing that and just executing. Our bye week was huge. That was awesome for us. And then obviously offense played pretty well against San Jose State and then Oregon State as well. So we're just trying to stack them little by little.
When you guys look at Fresno State, I guess what do you guys see on defense as a quarterback room getting ready for this game?
Yeah, Fresno, they do a lot of things. They're a physical team, I think. But yeah, just watching them and the games they've played in some close games. So I think it's going to be a good matchup for us.
When you look at like the plays that they drop week to week, I guess how excited are you to come in Sunday and just see what they have for you that might be new?
Yeah, I come in, I'm just like, oh gosh, let's see what's happening now. But come in and just get the plays now and just see the personnel and everything. So study it and just be ready to roll.
You said your first time out at Mackey last Saturday. I guess what were your thoughts just on the crowd? It was the biggest of the year, and you guys obviously gave them a very entertaining game.
Yeah, I was going to say the energy, it was loud, I think. The crowd, I mean, the last touchdown was awesome. Every touchdown that we had, and the crowd was getting into it, and so I was pretty excited. Even my sister and her fiance, they're like, dang, like that was a fun game. Actually, that was super fun, and it's awesome that we won, so that helps a lot. But I thought the energy was awesome.
The ground game's been awesome for Nevada as well this season. I guess how important is that for a quarterback in your guys' room to know that you can put out 200 yards and what that opens up for the passing game?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, Savion Red, Pat Garwell, I mean, those guys have been running really well. Savion had 4 touchdowns, so, like, it helps us open up the pass game. But just really trying to find that balance and just do whatever works and just keep going on that, so.
How would you describe kind of the mentality in the locker room and just around the team with what you guys have been able to do last week? And I know Coach Schroeder is saying, like, let's back it up. Let's show that this was the breakthrough.
Yeah. So, like, we won this game, but now let's capitalize off it, like I said, and get this thing going. Like, don't just be happy with this one win. Like, we got to flip the switch quick after Sunday and going to the next game, because obviously we play on a Friday. So Coach Cho's trying to make sure that we're locked in with the game plan and making sure we're still working hard. Some guys are still sore, but you got to overcome that soreness because you play really fast turnaround. So
you've completed some passes, you've caught a pass, you've run the ball. I guess you have a favorite among those 3 right now?
Yeah.
You're a quarterback.
No, I think all 3 are fun. Anytime you have the ball in your hands, obviously it's super fun. But catching the balls was fun and stuff. So, but like I said, I'll just do anything. So.
When you run out there, do you hear like guys on the defense like pointing you out, or how do you try to like slip?
Yeah, Oregon State. Like when I ran out there, like they were just saying, "Oh, there's another quarterback in the game." So that's about it. So.
How are you enjoying Reno so far, and going to school here?
Oh, it's been great. Fly fishing when I can. Trying to enjoy some golfing, but it's been gorgeous. Weather's been great, but I think it's coming to an end. So I think it's gonna get cold soon. So. But it's been awesome. I love it. It's been great.
Where have you guys gone fishing at?
Just the Truckee River. I'll go with Killam. So I've been only a couple of times, but it's been gorgeous out there. Good to reset. So
Killam takes it pretty seriously, right?
Yeah, he's legit, dude. He's super good. He knows what he's doing. So I appreciate him.
Had you been fly fishing before? It's kind of a different.
Yeah, I have, but I haven't. I don't really know what I was doing. But Killam, he's dialed. So it's like going out with a guide every time.
Just take us through that Oregon State win. I guess what were you most proud of with your team?
I was more proud of us finishing the right way. Not Nevada beating Nevada. Coach Cho really emphasized that and get rid of the personal fouls and dumb flags that we usually get. Just seeing how much we cleaned that up and the impact it made on the game, we were really proud to see that.
You play a lot of close games. How important was it to win one of those? You obviously got the one at Troy, but there's been a lot of close games both ways.
This one was actually very important to us because we wanted to give Nevada a birthday present because it was the 150th celebration. But man, we played a lot of close games, and it always comes down to the wire with us. And this week it really tested us on how we're going to finish, and just being in the right place at the right time. Everybody, just from defense to offense, just executing their job it just shows that we can really close out games if we stay focused and dialed in.
The biggest crowd of the year at home, too. I guess what was the energy you were feeling from them as that game got down to the wire?
Man, it was fun. It brought energy and it brought adrenaline to us to go out there and go even harder out there on that field. It was pretty cool to see all the Wolfpack fans out there supporting us.
You feel like you guys are more comfortable playing close games just because you've been through it so much? I guess how would you compare like that SMU game and maybe the emotions the team was feeling versus Oregon State?
Yeah, SMU game, we had a close game. We ended up coming up short, and we had that feeling before it was carried over to the Troy game, and we've been in situations of close games, and just being able to close out those games, that's really what we were focused on, and Oregon State was just everyone had to be involved to win that game, and it just comes out that whoever wants it more, and we actually wanted it more so.
4 takeaways, obviously a big deal in that game, and I know Coach Choke gave a lot of credit to the front getting a little bit more pressure on the quarterback the last couple games. Do you feel like you guys are impacting the quarterback a little bit more and leading to some of those poor decisions?
Yeah, I could say as an edge room, all in total, we all had a quarterback hit. It was me, Chris Ross, just shout out to our guys up front holding it down and just affecting the quarterback. It doesn't show on the stat sheet, but if you look at the film and you see us attacking that quarterback every chance we get, it flusters him and it makes him make decisions that he wouldn't normally make. So, it was a big game for us up front to actually go out there and dominate and affect the quarterback, which is what we talk about all the time, and I felt like we did that. 2
of the interceptions, Michael Coates, I guess. What does he give this defense?
Oh, he gives us like a lockdown side that we don't have to worry about on the defense. We can trust him to do his job, and we can trust him to go out there and make plays for us like he did versus Oregon State. Just getting after the quarterback and trusting that our DBs are going to do the job, and it's just a big trust that we have on defense. And once we both trust each other, results like that happen.
He's not the biggest guy out there. I mean, what do you think makes him such a good player?
I can honestly say his athleticism. He may not look look the part, but he plays the part. He is how he plays. Like, he's a dominant guy. He's a quiet dude. He's very humble. He likes to get after it. He stays after practice, and I notice it. He gets some work after practice. Just seeing him go out there and just play with confidence and don't have to worry about him, that's one thing I look up to about Mike.
Obviously, a short week after a big win. I guess, what do you want to see from the team mentality-wise? You're just in practice to know that you guys have moved past the win over the Beavers and you're going to be prepared for the Bulldogs.
Sorry, one more time?
Just, it's a quick turnaround with the Friday game after a big win. I guess, how do you guys get refocused and, kind of put Oregon State in the past in terms of celebrating that win and make sure you guys are at your best against Fresno State?
Yeah, like Coach Cho said, that game's over with. It's on to the next, and now we got to push it even harder because it's not that game that made the statement. It's going to be this one coming up. So we're really locked in on Fresno State, and we're really hoping to push ourselves to the max even harder and give the people what they want to see.
A lot of talented players on that offense. I guess, what do you think they do well? What are you guys going to, be the keys for you defensively?
They do very well at being physical, and that's something that we're good at too. So it's going to be a great matchup, two physical teams, and just seeing who wants it more.
Mikey Keene has had some interception issues. I mean, how much are you looking forward to, trying to get some pressure on him, just like you have the last couple of games?
Oh man, I'm looking to get some pressure on him in a lot of ways. Us as a defense, we got to step it up on third down. That was our biggest emphasis to take away from the game versus Oregon State, and we're looking to carry that over by working on our pass rushes and just dominating our jobs as a front.
How do you feel like you've been playing this so far this season?
I haven't been playing to my expectations, but just keep showing up and getting better every day. That's what I can do. They're really putting me in coverages. They're really having me step up and be that guy to, cover and get after the quarterback, and that's what I tend to do.
Seems like the offense has really turned the corner the last couple of games. I guess, what's been the biggest breakthrough in terms of your eyes?
Yeah, I mean, we took a huge step after Minnesota. I think we kind of really got after it in the film room and stepping up in practice. Good game plans from Coach Lubick and Army. I mean, it's just overall been a big step forward from staff down to players, down to everything. So
I know the last 3 seasons, when you've been here, this has tried to be a run-first outfit, and it seems like it's actually happening this year. I guess, why has the run game been so successful?
Yeah, I mean, it really helps that we have running backs. Running backs have been a huge help. I mean, they make us look really well. I think offensive line has taken a huge step forward. I mean, you look at Madrigal, Lavelle, World, Saya. I mean, everybody's taken a huge step forward, and then that's thanks to Army and Jordan. So I think that's kind of where that comes from.
You guys are even down a couple offensive linemen in the last couple of games. So I guess, next guy up, I guess, how have you felt that you've played, and then how fun has it been out there to be kind of a starter?
Yeah, man, it's been an honor. It's been a complete honor. And the fact that they trust me enough to throw me in there and let me get some meaningful reps and to go out and play the game that I love it's been awesome.
Also got some tight end earlier this season. I guess, how was that transition?
Yeah. I mean, I was just trying to find the field, and it ended up working out. Got some blocking reps in. They schemed up maybe some passes, but, it was an honor to go out there. And Coach Lubick, man, he's a mastermind. So he's just trying to get his best players out on the field and go win football games. So.
Looking at Fresno State defensively, I guess, where do they stand out? Where are their strengths?
Yeah, I mean, they're a really physical defense. They're a good team. We're gonna have to bring it this week, and I think that if we can bring our stuff, we're gonna play well.
How has maybe like the vibe in the locker room changed from before your first game until now? I mean, I know you guys were confident, but now you guys have actually shown that you can go out and beat pretty good opponents.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we always knew it was there. It was just finding it, and so hopefully with this big step from Oregon State, we can start to carry it on forward week by week and just keep building on what we've already done.
Yeah, and I know Coach Joe kind of said that, he wants to see back-to-back wins to kind of prove that it was the breakthrough. A lot of people think it is. I guess, how important is it to back it up this Friday with the
victory? I mean, it's everything to back it up this weekend. I think that this Friday is the real tell for our team, and that, Oregon State is great, but what are we going to do this Friday is more of what we need to see. So
you mentioned some of the running backs. I guess if we can go through some of them, I guess Savion, what does he bring that the running group and the running back room?
Yeah, I mean, Savion, he's explosive. I mean, he's one of the best runners I've been around, other than probably Toa. And so Savion is electric in the backfield, and then Pat too. I mean, I'm not going to leave Pat behind. Pat is a powerful downhill runner, and when we get to 3rd and 1 and Pat's back there, I know we're going to go get it.
Doing a story on Kai as well. We spoke to him last week. I guess seems like a little more shifty guy. What do you
Yeah,
like about him?
yeah, I love Kai. Kai, not only is he great in the locker room, Kai is, he moves well in open field. So getting him outside, letting him do his thing and go to work. He's a real good ball player, and he's got a lot of time left too. So he'll be exciting.
You guys have been using Chubba as well. I guess how fun has that been for the offense? It seems like you guys are opening up the playbook a little bit.
Yeah, man, I love Chubba. Chubba's my guy. It's exciting to see him run on the field and let him go to work. He's quick and he's got a lot of tools, so it's exciting to watch him play and do what he can do.
Offensive line's been through a lot of coaches over the years. I guess what does Brian Armstrong in specific bring this group?
Everything. Determination. He pushes us to the fullest extent, and his scheme. Really, he's got everything that we needed as a group. We were at one point a young and pretty inexperienced group, and I think that we've developed quickly, and that's been everything. And so him being able to push us in the right direction has allowed us to succeed at the level that we have.
A lot of the same guys as last year. Obviously, Spencer's one of the new ones.
Yeah.
The 7th-year guy. I guess what has he, brought the union? What kind of, examples he setting for you guys?
Yeah, that veteran presence is everything to this team. I think that he was 100% a piece of the puzzle that we needed, and that he pushes us in the right direction in the forms of, just being savvy and playing physical and just understanding the scheme. And so his presence on this team has been, awesome, especially for the union. So
I know Coach has talked a lot about forming an identity, and for you guys offensively, that's about running the ball. To put 300 yards up there with a couple of reserve offensive linemen in there, what does that show the offense about how physical you guys can be?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really special to be able to go do that against a good team. Oregon State is a really good football team, and so to be able to put up those numbers with the guys who are out there, it means everything to us and to the offense. If we can do something like that every week, I think that we could be a pretty successful team.
Fresno's kind of a longtime rival in Nevada. Does that add any extra emphasis or anything to the game?
Yeah, 100%. I think that every week we go out there with the same mindset. We want to win games. So being able to go out there and make it mean something, and it means something to me. I'm from the Valley, so I think that this is a game I always look forward to every year. So.
Did you get any recruiting interest from them?
No, not at all.
Does that upset you at all?
No, it doesn't. Not anymore. I love being here. So, but it's a little chip on the shoulder for sure. So. Yeah.
Did you any contact with them or not? Really?
A little throughout high school, but after that, pretty much nothing. So.
Who found you here at Nevada to bring you over there?
Jeff Nady and it was Nady.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeff Nady found me, and he came and recruited me out of Modesto Junior College. So super grateful for him because I wouldn't be here without him. So. How
much do you feel like you've improved since you first stepped campus?
Man, light years. It's not even the same. When I first got here, I was a mess. And so to be able to be at the level where I'm at, contributing to the team and having some success, it's great. It's an honor.
You guys have obviously been playing some really entertaining games that go down to the wire. I guess what do you feel like was the difference in being able to close out one of these wins?
The defense. Interceptions. 4 turnovers is huge for us. Their offense is a really high-powered offense, and so to give us 4 more opportunities on offense, it changed the game and allowed us to go do what we need to do.
Obviously putting together some entertaining games for the home fans too, and it was a really good environment on Saturday. I guess what do you hope for the environment of Mackey on Friday coming off that big one?
Yeah, obviously I hope it's better. You know what I mean? I think that's the loudest it's ever been while I've been here for my last 3 years. And so I think it's awesome, but I would love to have more. I'm a little selfish in that way, so.
Brendan has really blossomed as well. How have you seen him change maybe as a leader off the field and
just
around the guys?
Yeah, he's completely changed from last year. Not only is he having more fun, he's, leading the receiver groups, he's leading the running back groups, he's leading his own group, he's leading us. I think that he has done a wonderful job in, stepping up not only as a leader but as a player. I think if you look at his stats last year, that didn't tell the truth of who he really was as a quarterback. And so it's awesome to see him doing this year because I love the guy. So. Did
you guys always feel like that was in there even though he was going through some last year?
Yeah, I think we all, us players believed in him wholeheartedly. And we saw, he's complete dual threat. He's scary every time he steps on the field. And so we knew it was in there. I think the staff has really unlocked that, and they've done a great job with that.